second leading rusher in 2022. Here's Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Well, this defense for the Browns, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers his team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Levis out of the gun on third down. And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Here we go, fourth down, Levis. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A first down carry for Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Levis. Eluding the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there in the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. A guy coming off his best season as a pro. Here's Nick Chubb. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Watson now to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. Going to need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. Now it's Watson. Right back to Cooper, and he got him again. Touchdown, Browns! Amari Cooper, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Henry. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. Hopkins the man in motion right. Henry up the middle. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action now. Levis.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
It certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
Second and 8 coming up.
In motion right is Hopkins.
A 2nd down throw from Levis.
And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag.
We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Now here's Levis now on 3rd and long. Got this complete to Racey McMath. Down the left sideline.
And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Levis now off of play action.
Being chased out left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry, his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Titans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Browns drive about to get started. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want...
They've got his man complete. He's on his way. Amari Cooper. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper with career touchdown number 60. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Back to the air on second down. Levis over the middle, complete. That's Henry. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Let's go. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Levis. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Barreling in for the sack, Shelby Harris. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Levis. It's complete to Hopkins. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Third and short. It's Levis. Open man, that's Henry. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 36. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. On 1st down, Levis. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Gets it out wide quickly. Burks with it. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up. And Levis going back to the air. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that made upsetting points on the board when this drive is over.
Levis to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Levis on 3rd down. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Browns are going to get the football here at their own 23. The Cleveland offense ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Watson off play action. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, he left no doubt about that one because even though he hasn't left the pocket, he's got a receiver in the area. So it's not grounding, even though there was no way that ball was going to be caught.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that. Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Levis throwing again on 2nd down. He's going to look downfield for Henry. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Levis out of the gun on 3rd down. Open man is McMath. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. 4th down, Levis. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Gould able to tack on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A final shot before the break. Watson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this one is incomplete. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll head down to
being made
Orlando,
in the locker room. We're just about set for the second half from Cleveland. And to bring it your way, we go back up to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Up and
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing on second and long. Watson. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. He's to the 10. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Levis looking to throw. A Cockrell holds it in left side. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
Third and goal. Here's Levis. Buying time to his left. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Well, both sides searching for adjustments. And Chubb going to push forward and pick up a Browns first down as the tackle made up near the 35. Off of play action, it's Watson. And that is incomplete.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
They go with Chubb on second down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's Watson. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down, and they celebrate a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 49 yards on the ground for him so far. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On first down, Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Anthony Schwartz, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Amari Cooper with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Browns have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 7. A toss left, Henry. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. Nice job there on the tackle, keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. desperation time now. Here's Levis going deep for Hopkins. And Levis tosses his third interception of the game. Picked up by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play that time for Cleveland. 51 yards. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. And Chubb will try the middle here. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now Watson.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. It's the fullback.
His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead now up to 14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back.
Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee 1st down.
16 yards. 1st down, Titans.
Back to throw, it's Levis.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
2nd and 10, here's Levis.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone,
but it's incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Levis throwing for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. On 1st and 10, Watson flush to his right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
10 cycles.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And one of the linebackers has got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Levis sets up to throw here. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Time becoming a factor, down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. First and 10, here's Levis. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Martin Emerson, and the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Browns drive about to get started. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. There he goes, Amari Cooper. He may go. There he goes again. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Browns are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got a first down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Levis to throw it. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
He's got the first down and more. Look at the big man rumble. And down to the 28-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And Levis going back to the air. And his throw is incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Levis throwing again on 2nd down. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 12-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And here he'll get it down to the 7. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. 2nd down, here's Levis. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Titans have got it back to it. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This is caught on the right flank, and he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. And Watson's going to throw it here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Watson. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Browns tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Watson and that Browns offense going to stay out there, and they'll go for 2. That's caught, and he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get